How you doing, guys? I'm back with another video for you today. I am going to just be doing a freestyle. I don't know what look I'm going for. I do need to go to work, so I might not have enough time to do what I want. So I'm just going to try to keep it simple, but make it cute. I'm going to try to step it up a little bit more with my videos. If you read the captions of my videos, you would see that I said I'm a beginner. I literally just started doing makeup for the last couple of months now, but I feel like I have the basics down, so I'm ready to step it up, start doing cool stuff. I told you guys I have things like glitters and colored liners, and like this is a pack of glitters. I think I have a drawer of glitter somewhere around here too. Yep, in this drawer is a bunch of glitters in here. This glitter, really pretty. It's a simple silver. I got a pink glitter. I got, ooh, I might even use this today. A yellow glitter. Put that to the side. So I have a lot of glitters. So I'm going to go ahead and try to step up my makeup looks that I'm doing and use these glitters and stuff that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the video. I'm just pulling out glitters that I have at this moment. Use that one too. And I'm going to throw on my eyebrows and then be right back with you guys. So pause. All right, I unpaused it real quick just so y'all could see my completed eyebrows. I've already done a video of how I do my eyebrows, so if you're curious or want to know how or what, it's very simple. Just throw some eyebrows on, ladies, and use concealer and a good flat brush to clean it up, okay? Don't stress about your eyebrows, because once you pull together everything else, you don't even realize if there's any imperfection in the brow. But because when you start trying to fix and edit, that's when you mess things up, like I'm doing now. So I'm actually gonna just leave them alone. Next, I want to show y'all what I do for skin. Oh crap, I got makeup on my hair. Oh. But I use Clinical Works. I don't know where I got this. Marshalls, TJ Maxx. I just was looking for a oil, not an oil, but a serum type moisturizer, and this actually has the word serum in it. It's by Clinical Works Intense Hydration Serum. It has vitamin C and E. What I like the most, and the reason I use it, besides the nutrients it has in it, is I love the way that it applies, because I'm able to wear it underneath my makeup. I'm about halfway out, but I've had this for a while now. So rub it on my skin. Okay. When I say I love the way it applies, I love that it applies wet, smooth. Okay. And then I like that it dries, so that when I put my makeup on, I'm not like all wet and oily with moisturizer. What foundation am I going to use today? Did I use Fenty the other day? I think I used Fenty the other day, so we're going to use Fenty today. Just because, whatever, we got it. Fenty 420, guys. Fenty 420. Okay, 420 was a color that I got matched with when I tried to match my foundation online, but 440 is what I ended up walking out with per the little sales rep lady. And I did try it on. It is my color. 420, I think, even so, would have been too tan. And I'm kind of tan, but not really tan. I see my skin after I hydrated it. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, this hair is going to have to get put in a ponytail. And y'all definitely need to ignore my armpits. Oops. Matter of fact, I might need to put on a sweater, because the way I'm set up, I'll put on a sweater in a minute. For right now, let's stick to where we're at, which is foundation. And my favorite foundation brush, where are you, is from Real Techniques. If you do makeup, or if you learn to makeup, Real Techniques, I'm sure, has come up in your vocabulary. we're just gonna apply. This is how I started applying my foundation, and it's something about the application like this that just works so well for me. You really don't need a lot of foundation, guys. Okay, that's another secret I can share. You don't need a lot of foundation, okay? So please, 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 like, look how much I use. I don't know how many pumps I put, maybe 2, okay? But just get your foundation in your biggest portions. Your cheeks. See, I'm spreading it out on my cheeks. Get it spread out there. Your chin, obviously. Get it spread out around your mouth. Get up in there, okay? Under the eye, we're going to put concealer, but I still dab it out. Okay. Y'all think this is my color? Sometimes I shock people because they'll be like, your makeup really matches your skin color. Like when I went to go get this hair done, I had to wipe my makeup off. And she's like, most people when they wipe their makeup, it's like, ah! But the key is don't use too much and stick to your colors, ladies. Everyone says it's hard to find foundation, and it is, but it ain't, though. It is, but it ain't. So right down here, I'm just blurring lines, okay? I'm not even applying foundation down there. I'm just blurring the line so you can't see where my foundation begins and where it ends. But look how this, oh, Fenty! Look how it applied, you guys. Look how flat and smooth. Now we got to get up here in the forehead. Have concealer, obviously. So this is where you blend out the concealer that's from the eyebrow as well. Don't get me wrong. I know y'all seen that indifference, and I'm completely aware of it. All right, I look in the mirror for this part because I don't want no crazy looking forehead. Okay. That's literally it. Concealer. I'm thinking about using Juvia's Place concealer, even though I hate their concealers. And hate is a strong word, but I hate them, so no, I'm not going to use it. I'm just trying to use products that I don't mind wasting at this point because I got too many products. Now that we're all nice, kissed, smooth, whatever, matte, whatever Fenty does to us, you like? Anybody like it? Again, the color I'm wearing is Fenty 440. I like 440. Again, like I said, I originally got matched with a different color online, but when I got to the store, this one worked for me. This I'm using just to blend out some of the concealers bothering me. Key thing for makeup is hit them harsh lines, ladies. If you got harsh lines, get to them. Don't ignore them because them little lines and stuff, they start to add up, like for real. Now I'm concealing my eye. I use Colored CoverGirl. This is bronze. At first I thought this was my concealer color, so that's why I originally bought this. So, and we're just gonna conceal our eyes because obviously we want things to be cohesive, okay? And so I don't want my face to be this beautiful whatever brown, and then my eyes are like dark brown. So, and I'm gonna use a beauty blender for my foundation real quick just to give it that final touch. But look at this foundation. Do y'all see this? Fenty. Anybody who's still sitting around deciding if they should get the Fenty foundation, get it. I will say at first I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. When I first got it, I'm like, ugh, the color, ugh, just everything about it. But it is my go-to when I want to look like professionally beat. I use my Fenty. And people end up asking me all the time, oh, you did your makeup? You know, because it's the way you do it and what you use that could end up making your stuff come out looking like you went to a pro. Now, anybody wondering if they should get the P. Louise bases, I do have 3 of them. I have the white one that's close to my flesh color, which I think is number 7 or 6, and then I have a pink base. I got to use the pink base maybe twice. I've used the white base a couple of times and my flesh color base a couple of times. But once I discovered you can do the same with this concealer, and the concealer is half the price, I decided to start using the concealer. But I do need to switch back to P. Louise because I bought it and I need to use it. I'm just concealing my eyes, y'all. Clearly. I'm sorry if this video gets long, but if anybody wants to see how I do my makeup, you know, I want to show you everything I use, the steps I use. And again, I want to remind y'all that I am not a professional. I am a beginner, okay? So everything I'm using, you can use it too. Again, I see some harsh lines up here. So I'm going to go ahead and address them. What's up? What y'all doing here? Who told y'all to come? Okay. Now that we've done that, we can conceal under our eye. Now, I know I just said I was going to use Juvia's Place, but I'm not going to play on my face today. We're going to use good old Tarte Shape Tape. The color I use is Deep Sand. I'm in the deep complexion. We're just going to put it under the eye. Nothing major, guys. I don't got time for nothing major. This is just conceal any darkness. When doing the highlight, your highlight is truly based off your face, guys. So you cannot highlight the same way you saw somebody else highlight. That's one thing I can say. You may think you can, but honestly, you can't. Your highlight is going to be specific to your forehead, your eyebrows. But nah, for real. So I'm just highlighting where, you know, I normally highlight at. I did have someone ask me why I do this. Like I said, I do it for cohesiveness. Something bothers me when girls have on makeup or do makeup and like they have all this like light brown and then this is just straight dark brown, and it's just something about just stuff not coordinating bothers me just naturally as a Libra, as a person, as an OCD freak type thing. Like, so that is the reason why I put it here. And the person who asked me, she actually said she tried it and she sees what I mean. It worked. It pulled her look together more. So look at me. I'm beginner over here. Got people taking the tips from me. I'm thinking about doing a yellow eye today, guys. I'm over here trying to use Huda contour. So I got to go in my little jewelry box to get it. Okay, so we're going to use Huda's Tantour. The color I'm using is called Tan. So I don't know why it's called Tan because I ain't nothing tan about it, but I've only used this once or twice, so I got to figure out exactly what to do. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to give up and use something else, though, because I ain't got time to be looking for specific brushes. I've seen Huda use her finger. we gonna use something else. Sorry, Huda, I was gonna give you a little Tantor chance, but I should. Give me a second. Let me find the brush and I'll be back. Okay, I have a confession, guys. I went ahead and did the contour because I wasn't sure about how it was going to turn out. I did mess it up a little bit, so I'm glad I did it off camera. Okay, but I've contoured my cheeks. Now we're going to blend out our highlight. Good old-fashioned beauty blender. This one's from... I need to clean my stuff. This one's from Real Technique. I'm actually not going to do all this blending on camera, so I'll be back. Okay, just see what I did, what I used, and I'll be back. Alright, y'all, so now it's time to decide what I'm going to do on my eyes now that I got most complexion done. Still got some more things, powders to put on. I think I'm going to go out of the P. Louise palette. This is what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? I was like buying palettes left to right, and so at that point I was like, no more palettes, and then I saw this on it. I was like, I have to have it. Look how big it is, luxurious it is. I leave it sitting right on my vanity, and the colors in here are just not your typical, you know. You got neutrals, you got pops of colors, you don't just got one random pop, you got colors. I love it. I hate that it's no glitters in it, but she did, like I said, as a gift, I got for free 5 of her glitters. And I mean for free. They came with the whatchamacallit. So, P. Louise, even though I'm not using your bases at the current moment, I do have them. And your palette, I love. So, I'm going to use that. Let me finish my complexion. I just want to show y'all the palette I was going to use. And I'll be back. My bad, y'all. I was moving a little fast, just trying to get this done, and I figured I'd tell y'all what I'm using. So, I usually switch up how I do my makeup every now and then, just to learn what I like, what I don't like. So, I use Sacha Buttercup under my eye. First, this is what I was using, and then I stopped because I figured it's too light, but I'm going for that highlighted under eye look with this look. So, that's the reason I bought back the Sacha Buttercup, but I am going to mix it, and so I'm going to mix it with Huda Beauty's Cinnamon Bun Powder. This is more my face color, but yet still sort of lightish, but this legit just gives it like a smooth look. This like powder just presses right into the skin perfectly, so this is like a face powder. So I am probably going to end up going back to Huda products and go get, oh, it's called Kunafa. It's like her yellow version. But since I have Sacha Buttercup, I might not go back and get that. Didn't mean to just put so much, y'all. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself right now. But whatever. Good thing about makeup is you really can't mess up so much if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can mess up. I just powdered my whole face, as y'all can see. Do I normally do this? Sometimes. I do sometimes powder my whole face. So sometimes I just do things for the first time. So all right, bronzer, and then I'm ready to put on my face, my eyes. Bronzer, We're gonna go with Prime Beauty. This is Chocolate Lady. We don't want Chocolate Lady. We want Bronzeville, which is like a simple brown. I did get another bronzer from the beauty supply, but I realized my contour, I like my contour dark and my bronzer to correlate. So, or not, I don't know what I was trying to say. I like my bronzer to not be dark. So, let me look at what I'm doing real quick. Oh my God, see? Hold on, y'all. As much as I want to show y'all what I'm doing, I need to also watch what I'm doing before I have myself looking crazy out in these streets. Just a no-no to be out here looking crazy. And that's it. Y'all like it so far? Complexion is done. I just got to get all this powder off my face. So I'm going to go ahead and start my eyes. I said I wanted to do yellow today. So we just going to slap in a transitioning shade. Honestly, I think I'm going to do eyes as a part 2 because I don't want this to get too long. I'm so sorry. But if you have any questions about what I used on my face, what powders, why, how come, where I got it, how much, ask me, y'all. Stop being secret watchers and just ask me what I'm using and if I could do your makeup too. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm going to do eyes as a part 2 because I'm not a fan of really long videos. I love my videos. Like when I'm bored, I legit watch my videos. And I don't want a really long one this time. So I'm going to stop it at these couple of minutes that's remaining. Gonna use the P. Louise palette in my next video. And I'm thinking of a crazy look. So stay tuned.